By the end of 1940, war was raging across the globe, threatening to engulf humanity in conflict. However, amid this chaos, there existed a dream, a yearning for discovery that refused to be contained by the turmoil of the times. In the heart of this discord, a new journey was being planned, one that would push the boundaries of human endurance and technological innovation to the extreme. The target was the South Pole, one of the last great frontiers on Earth, and the key to its conquest was an extraordinary machine unlike any other. It was named the Antarctic Snow Cruiser. The idea of reaching the South Pole had long been a dream for explorers and scientists. But the journey to this remote icy wasteland was fraught with danger and logistical nightmares. Reaching the South Pole would take months and even years, and the explorers would need to brave the cold, darkness, and unforgiving terrain. Moreover, maintaining communication with the outside world was a Herculean task in itself. But these challenges were about to change dramatically with the advent of an audacious plan that involved an unprecedented piece of engineering, the Antarctic Snow Cruiser. This wasn't just a vehicle. It was a marvel of engineering, a 37-ton behemoth equipped to handle the toughest conditions on the planet. At the core of this colossal machine lay the secret to its success, the Antarctic Snow Cruiser's massive wheels. These were no ordinary tires. They were specially designed to absorb shocks from the treacherous landscape, ensuring a smooth ride over the ice and snow. These wheels were a triumph of engineering, a feat of construction that allowed the snow cruiser to devour miles without a care for the rough terrain. But that was only the beginning. What if the snow cruiser encountered a crevasse so wide that even its robust wheels could not bridge the gap? The solution was as audacious as it was simple. A hydraulic system that allowed the vehicle to lift and retract its wheels. This meant that when faced with an obstacle, the snow cruiser could literally lift itself up and over, an innovation that defied the constraints of conventional design and pushed the limits of what was thought possible in vehicle engineering. In the annals of engineering, few feats are as remarkable as the retractable wheel system of the Antarctic Snow Cruiser. This innovation allowed the vehicle to navigate the unforgiving Antarctic terrain with an ease that was nothing short of spectacular. When confronted with a crevasse, the snow cruiser would raise its wheels, suspending itself above the treacherous gap. Then with a controlled descent, it would allow its wheels to retract, transforming the vehicle into a low-lying glider capable of bridging the divide. This ingenious system combined the strength of conventional wheels with the adaptability of a submarine, offering a level of safety and mobility that was previously unimaginable in polar exploration. The concept was a revelation, a paradigm shift in the world of vehicle engineering that not only addressed the immediate challenge of traversing crevasses, but also opened up new possibilities for exploration and travel in some of the most inhospitable environments on Earth. The snow cruiser wasn't just an engineering marvel. It was a beacon of hope, a symbol of human determination to conquer the unknown. The vehicle represented the pinnacle of American engineering prowess during a time when innovation and ingenuity were paramount. Each component was meticulously designed, each gear and axle serving a critical purpose in the grand scheme of the vehicle's mission. It was a masterpiece of functionality, a testament to the belief that with enough determination, humans could overcome even the most daunting challenges. Yet the story of the snow cruiser is not merely about its creation. It's about the journey it embarked on, a journey that promised to rewrite the rules of exploration and push the boundaries of human endurance. The expedition began in December 1940, a time when the world was teetering on the brink of war. As the snow cruiser set off into the desolate expanse of the Antarctic, it carried with it the hopes and dreams of a world eager for adventure and discovery. The journey was fraught with peril, but the crew remained steadfast, their spirits undimmed by the biting cold or the endless white expanse around them. They pressed on, driven by the belief in their mission and the capabilities of their extraordinary machine. As the snow cruiser carved its path through the pristine Antarctic landscape, it attracted a lot of attention. News of this incredible vehicle spread, capturing the imagination of people around the globe. Suddenly, the explorers found themselves at the center of a media storm, with newspapers and magazines eager to chronicle their journey and the amazing machine that was making it possible. The world watched with bated breath as the explorers documented their discoveries, eager to vicariously experience the thrill of discovery through their writings and photographs. It was as if the snow cruiser had become a vessel, not just for exploration, but for wonder and excitement itself. However, as the journey continued, the harsh realities of the Antarctic began to take their toll. The vehicle, while revolutionary, was not invincible. The relentless ice and unforgiving terrain tested the limits of its design, pushing the explorers to their physical and mental limits. There were moments when the cold threatened to sap their strength, when the isolation threatened to overwhelm them. Yet they persevered, their determination fueled by the knowledge that they were part of something truly extraordinary. Their story became one of grit and resilience, a testament to the indomitable spirit of exploration. Yet the true test of the snow cruiser was not in the distance it covered or the hardships it endured, but in the discoveries it enabled. As the vehicle rumbled deeper into the Antarctic, the explorers made groundbreaking discoveries that would forever alter our understanding of the frozen continent. They uncovered vast ecosystems teeming with life, explored uncharted territories that had remained hidden for millennia. With each discovery, the snow cruiser became more than just a vehicle. It transformed into a tool of discovery, a key that unlocked the secrets of one of the last unexplored regions on Earth. The explorers returned with invaluable data and samples, forever changing the way we perceive the Antarctic. Their findings not only advanced scientific understanding, but also sparked a global fascination with the frozen continent. With each passing day, the importance of the snow cruiser in the story of exploration grew. But as all journeys must, the expedition eventually came to an end. After months on the icy plains, it was time to return. The explorers, weathered but exhilarated, prepared to bring their incredible journey to a close. As the snow cruiser made its way back, it carried with it not just the explorers, but the spirit of adventure, discovery, and resilience. The vehicle had proven itself in the harshest conditions on Earth. It had conquered the Antarctic, returning with treasures that would enrich our understanding of the planet. The world watched as the explorers emerged from their months-long journey, eager to hear their tales and see the incredible discoveries they had made. The explorers shared their experiences, describing the breathtaking landscapes they had seen and the challenges they had overcome. Their words painted vivid pictures of the Antarctic, bringing the frozen continent to life in the imaginations of those who had only dreamed of such adventure. They showcased the incredible footage they had captured, unveiling the wonders of the Antarctic to a world that was captivated. The world marveled at the photographs, each image a testament to the beauty and harshness of the frozen continent. The explorers had not just conquered the Antarctic, they had captured its essence. As the final days of the journey arrived, the explorers knew that the Antarctic had changed them. The harsh beauty of the frozen continent had etched itself into their souls, and the journey aboard the snow cruiser had been a crucible that tested and forged their spirits. The expedition culminated in a celebration of human achievement, a testament to the power of innovation, exploration, and the indomitable human spirit. The world applauded as the explorers and the snow cruiser were welcomed back, marking the end of an incredible chapter in exploration. The Antarctic Snow Cruiser stood as a symbol of audacity, a monument to the daring spirit of exploration that drives humanity forward. Its story continues to inspire, reminding us that with ingenuity and determination, we can conquer the most daunting challenges and unveil the mysteries of our world. But why was the snow cruiser abandoned? Why was this marvel of engineering that had conquered the unforgiving Antarctic left behind? The answer lies in the very nature of the mission itself. The snow cruiser was designed not just to explore, but to endure, to remain in the Antarctic for an entire year, completely isolated from the outside world. And yet, as the explorers settled into their lonely vigil, they began to realize the immense challenges of sustaining human life in such an extreme environment. The isolation was profound. Communication with the outside world was limited, and the explorers were confined to the Antarctic with nothing but the vast, unchanging landscape for company. The psychological toll was significant, testing the mental fortitude of even the most seasoned explorers. The relentless cold seeped into every aspect of their lives, demanding constant vigilance and care. The threat of hypothermia loomed, a grim reminder of the unforgiving environment they found themselves in. And then there was the darkness. The polar night descended, plunging the Antarctic into an eternal darkness that seemed to amplify the isolation and the cold. Days turned into weeks, and the explorers found themselves enveloped in a world without sunlight, a world that seemed to exist outside of time. And yet, despite these hardships, the explorers pressed on. They conducted their experiments, documented their observations, and waited for the return of light. They found solace in their work, in the routine it provided, and in the camaraderie it fostered. They shared stories, played games, and created a sense of normalcy within the confines of their icy prison. Slowly, the months passed, and with them, the darkness receded. The first faint glimmer of sunlight appeared on the horizon, bringing with it a promise of renewal and a reminder of the world they were cut off from. As the Antarctic began to awaken from its winter slumber, the explorers felt a surge of relief and anticipation. The return of light brought with it a renewed sense of hope, a feeling that they were emerging from a long, dark tunnel into the light of day. The world outside the Antarctic beckoned, and with it, the prospect of sharing their experiences, the stories of survival, discovery, and the indomitable human spirit that had triumphed over the harshest conditions on Earth. Today, the Antarctic Snow Cruiser serves as a potent reminder of the challenges and triumphs of human exploration. Its legacy stands as a testament to the spirit of adventure that drives us to push the boundaries of the unknown and the lengths to which we will go to unravel the mysteries of our world.